Hey guys, this is Mike here at Area 51 back at you with another video today. And this is going to be part 3 of our 2022 Area 51 Sim Racing Equipment Buyer's Guide. Guys, I hope you're going to enjoy this video. We're going to jump right into it. Before we do, I just want to ask that if you like our videos and like our content here at the channel, to hit that subscribe button. We appreciate every subscription we get, and it really helps our channel grow and to meet our goals here at Area 51. There's also a bell icon down there to hit that and get you notified anytime that we put up new content here on the channel. And if you like this video in particular, make sure you smack that thumbs up like button. That helps out the YouTube algorithms and gets us in our videos in front of more eyes and more viewers, which also helps our channel grow. So guys, here we go. We're going to dig right into this video and jump right in to the 2022 Area 51 Buyer's Guide Part 3 as we get into the mid-range equipment and mid-range part of the market. So let's dive right in. So now we're moving into the mid-range wheelbases. So now you're looking at wheelbases themselves that are like upwards with the rim, the whole package, everything, the rim, the pedals, the base, everything. You're looking upwards of say $400 to $1,000, anywhere 400,000, pedals, button box, wheel rim, the base, the whole thing. You're looking at between $400 and $1,000. So Thrustmaster has some. There's like the Thrustmaster TSXW, which works with Xbox and computer. And for the wheelbase by itself, you're looking brand new. You're looking, around $400, and that's not even with a wheel rim. And you buy the base separate. If you want to buy a wheel, if you want to get a wheel rim with it, to get the Sparko D-shaped wheel rim for $628. I don't even think that comes with pedals, Trace. So you'd have to buy pedals as an add-on. You'd be looking like $630 plus $230 for the TLCM pedals would go great with this. So you're looking at $860 plus tax, said and done, out the door, brand new. So yeah, we're really starting to get into that $400 to $1,000 range. You're getting pretty deep in it here with the Thrustmaster. Like I said, there's the TS XW, which is compatible with Xbox. Then they have the TS PC Racer, which is only compatible with PC. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of these here. TSV Jump. There's a lot of these wheelbases here and they all offer about 6 Newton meters of torque. And that's what you're wanting to look at when you get into the mid-range. It's starting at about 6 Newton meters of torque. It's really starting to get to be strong force feedback, and it's going to make you work a little bit. And you can get these with different rim combinations. Here is a $372 F1 rim, Ferrari F1 rim, and that's just the rim only, that you can add to any of these Thrustmaster bases that allow for the different rims. This is a version of it with this Ferrari rim, 743, and I'm not sure if this comes with pedals or not. Yeah, no, this does not come with pedals. So then you need to add the $230 onto that for the Thrustmaster TLCM pedals or Fnatic or whatever kind of pedals you would want to get with this TSPC Racer. The TSPC Racer is only compatible with PC, has a wheel mapping range of 1,080 degrees. It's a belt driven wheel, and again, it's around, I think, 6.6 Newton meters, somewhere around there. This is right on par with the CSL Elite base, which was 6 Newton meters as well. So yeah, and you get into the, you're still in the Thrustmaster ecosystem, but this is as far as a Thrustmaster ecosystem goes, and that's mid-range. That's as high as they go with their products. They don't target anything above mid-range, which is not a bad thing. It's just saying that's what it is. And there's a plethora. There's 3-4 different model numbers of these wheels, all around the same. They all have the same Newton meter strength. They're all pretty similar wheelbases, and Thrustmaster has a pretty wide offering there. The other option in mid-range that we would recommend here at Area 51 for you guys is we're right back to Fnatic. They have there's one wheelbase that they offer brand new, and then you can always look at the used market. The brand new wheelbase that they offer is the CSL DD. There's 2 flavors of that. And the only difference is the power pack that comes with it. You have the base 5 Newton meter model, which is a little less than the than some of those Thrustmaster mid-range offerings as far as torque power, but it's a direct drive wheel, which means there's a lot more definition in what you feel. So it's, even though it's a little bit less strong, it's still a far superior offering being direct drive. And that's for $350, $349.95. No wheelbase. Or sorry, not that is the wheelbase. I'm sorry, that is the wheelbase. No wheel rim, I might say. That's a price without a wheel rim and no pedals. So you're probably looking $350 for the base, probably another $350 for a Fnatic wheel rim. Trace, that's going to get you $700, and then you got to add pedals to that. If you grab the $200 CSL load cell pedals, I mean, now you're looking at 700 plus another $900 would get you load cell pedals, a $350 wheel rim, and $200 pedals, and you got the whole package for around $900. Fnatic also offers some cheaper wheel rims if you wanted to save some money there. They offer some, as I think you can get a decent wheel rim with them for as low as like $130. We'll look at those here in a minute. But then you've got the 8 Nm version, same thing, CSL DD, just different power pack, 8 Nm of strength. And this package actually replaces the old Fnatic Club Sport wheelbase. 8 Nm of torque. And again, you got to add a rim to it, and you got to add pedals. Here's a rim they're selling as a bundle. It's the Rallycross Xbox rim that they're selling bundled together with the 8 Nm version for $699.90, so basically $700. So it's $700, and you throw another $200 in it for the load cell pedals, and you're at $900 all in on this one. And I'm going to tell you, when you're going mid range, Fnatic is the way to go, hands down. Not knocking Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster has some great entry level offerings. The T300, especially, is a really solid entry level offering. But Trace, once you get above entry level and you get into that mid range, I think Fnatic is the way to go, hands down, in the mid range.
I think so too, especially at the quality of the materials that they use. It's a little more rugged, I feel. But yeah, I would definitely stray into the Fnatic line.
Yep, and you can get the they also offer a PlayStation version. So $499 gets you the PC and Xbox version of the base, and then right now in stock for an extra $100 for $599, that gets you the base that is compatible with Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. So you can get everything in one package. So if you want to race Gran Turismo on PlayStation, and you want to race iRacing on PC, and you want to race Forza on Xbox, you got all the platforms. You want one wheelbase that'll do it all. This Gran Turismo DD Pro 8 Nm wheelbase will do it all. As long as you have an Xbox compatible rim, the base itself is what's compatible with PlayStation, and then everything works with PC. So that's a real solid offering to get you in there across the board, no matter what platform you want to race on. They also sell some bundles together. Like right here's the Gran Turismo bundle. The wheel here is a big complaint. People hate this wheel. There's got a lot of buttons on it, but the wheel's plastic. It's just a low end wheel they put on this thing, and they sell it with the 2 pedal set for with no load cell for $850. But that's probably about the cheapest way you're going to get in. But definitely solid, man. Like you said, and it even comes with the desk clamp. That's usually an extra add-on purchase. They throw it into this bundle. So you could mount on the desk if you wanted to, but really, if you're going to get a nice wheel like this, you want to at least have a wheel stand, at least, if not a full cockpit. But yeah, this is definitely Thrustmaster, or not Thrustmaster, Fnatic. Fnatic, we can hang out all day long on the Fnatic website and talk mid-range. But all in, you're going to be looking anywhere from $850 to $1,000 to be all in with a complete brand new setup with from Fnatic at mid-range. But it is going to be well worth the money. The other thing I want to throw out there is don't discount the used market. You can pick up a Fnatic CSL Elite wheelbase, which is 6 Nm. I've had one of those. I had one of those for a while. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And it's a real solid wheelbase. You might be able to pick one of those up for like $200, $250 with a rim. Maybe not pedals included, but the base and rim used. That would be a solid pickup for around $250, maybe $300 tops. Then you can get the Club Sport wheelbase V2.5, which is what that 8 Nm DD CSL DD replaced. And it's an 8 Nm wheelbase. It's belt driven, not direct drive, but it's a really nice belt driven wheel. Trace, I picked one up used here while back for like $300 plus shipping. That's why I got rid of my CSL Elite wheelbases. I picked that one up. So you can get into the mid range without getting super expensive. If you go to the used market and get a CSL Elite wheelbase or a Club Sport V2.5, and a lot of those will come with a rim included with that price. It's a steal of a deal. And then all you have to do is find pedals somewhere. You might be able to find them used, or you can just go to the website and order the $200. $200 brand new. That's a good deal on those CSL Elite pedals. So if you're going to go into that mid range and high end, you're going to need to go buy, unless you do the Sim Experience AccuForce or the VRS deal where it comes with the rim built in or whatever. You're going to have to go and buy yourself a wheel rim. Fnatic has a huge offering. I love the Fnatic ecosystem. A lot of people think I'm nuts, but I absolutely love it. Even at the high end level with my DD1, I absolutely love the Fnatic ecosystem. They have all kinds of rims. They have anything from an actual real BMW M4 GT3 rim. I mean, this is the actual rim they use in the car. In fact, you can buy this rim and hook it into your Fnatic wheelbase, and then you can turn around and go hook it into the real car. It has the same quick release, everything. So you can spend $1,500 on a rim, clear down to like $130. I mean, they have a real actual NASCAR rim here you can get with a button box on it for $400. I mean, they have all kind of stuff, and they're all compatible with every wheelbase that Fnatic offers, from their cheapest wheelbase to their most expensive. Everything is compatible. This is the one I have here, the R330, 330 centimeter leather wrapped rim, with the button box built in. I paid full price for it. I paid the $400 full price for mine. And yeah, all kind of stuff. You come down through, they got they got a drift rim. I've got this Formula V2.5 rim. I actually have that one. Those are the two rims that I currently have. And you can get some cheaper offerings. They offer some of the CSL rims down here as you keep scrolling down. This is a real popular one, $199, the McLaren GT3 rim. I had one of those and I loved it. And then you can get some of these. Right here's one if you want to race on PC only. This is a 30 centimeter rim for $139.95. That's probably the cheapest one they have to get you in the door. It's got the buttons built in, and you can put that on any of their wheelbases. This is a real popular entry level one for the CSL DD. Or the Club Sport V2.5, or if used, or the CSL Elite, any of the mid-range ones. This is a super popular entry-level brand new rim here, the BMW steering wheel. It's only compatible with PC though. And then another really popular entry level one is this CSL Elite steering wheel Rallycross edition. It's compatible with Xbox for $199. Those are probably your two most popular round entry levels. So you can get them really cheap. Or if you have your own rim and you just want a button box stuck up to it, they have the CSL Universal Hub here for $149.95 that'll work with any of them. And then the most popular, open wheel GT3 butterfly type rim to start out with, $199, is that McLaren one. And then, like I said, you can spend a lot of money on the higher end ones up here, $400 a pop or more, if you want. But that's a good variety to choose from, and they got a quick release. You just pop them right on and right off. And then the last one I want to touch on is Thrustmaster. Has a whole plethora of them as well. Thrustmaster wheel rim, and you can get them on Amazon. There's a Formula style one here for $179, has the buttons built in. Here's the Sparko Rallycross, which I used to have, the R383 mod. It's 33 centimeters, so you're getting about the size of almost a NASCAR rim, almost, not quite. And I really liked it. I actually had that rim, loved it. Here's a leather wrapped rim for $179. There from Thrustmaster. Here's an actual F1 style rim. It has all kind of buttons and all kind of stuff for $204. And these all have a quick release. The quick release is not as nice as the Fnatic quick release, but it's still quick release. I mean, it takes a little bit more effort, and I think there's even a screw you got to screw in, but it's still considered a quick release. But here's just some of those that are available on Amazon. You can buy brand new. So once you get at the mid range and fully integrated in these ecosystems, either with Thrustmaster or Fnatic, there's a whole selections of rims, Tracy, that you can pick from, and it's kind of nice.
Absolutely. They got some good looking stuff there, that's for sure.
Yeah, Thrustmaster makes good looking stuff, but they just try to stick at that mid range and below, where like Fnatic starts in the mid range and goes up. And their stuff's really solid. So, guys, that's pretty much it. That's our buyer's guide here at Area 51. Let's take down the screen share back and seeing me and Tracy's lovely faces here. But Trace, I don't know if you have anything to add. I mean, we're pretty deep into this video, but I wanted this to be a longer, complete buyer's guide that our people can come watch and get a full overview of everything that's out there and maybe what kind of path they want to take in their sim racing experience.
Yeah, the first thing that I would say is if you're not sure, I mean, go the entry level. You won't regret that. But once you figure it out, you're either going to buy up and get good equipment and hang with it, or you're not. So for me, it was a no-brainer. I went from the G27 and then right into the AccuForce, right? And because I knew I was going to do it for a while, and I wanted the equipment that wasn't going to be outdated. And that's the big thing is, I know you like to turn over equipment from time to time, try new things. I'm not anybody like that. I like to buy the best I can afford and get all I can and just settle down and enjoy it. So that's how I approach it. So if you can afford it, get as much wheel as you can, wheel pedal, and it'll make your experience that much better.
Yeah, and so my last final thoughts are you're right. I like to trade around, wheel and deal a little bit with stuff and try to, and find good deals that are available on Facebook. Facebook Marketplace is my friend when it comes to sim racing equipment. And so yeah, I started out with the T150 and I bought it and had it for like 5 years as I did console sim racing. And then as soon as I decided to get into iRacing, I upgraded the T300 version of the wheel. Flavor of the wheel was the Xbox version that I got, but it was the T300 level, which was still Thrustmaster because I already had the shifter and I already had the 3 pedal set. So I was able to just switch over pretty quickly with Wheelbases. And then I ordered a couple of the wheel rims as I stayed, and I had that for about a year. Here's the thing you got to remember is your sim racing equipment after you use it for a while, it's still worth money. So when you upgrade to the next level, you can go back then and sell your previous equipment, so the upgrade's not as expensive. And that's really what I did. If I when I got the CSL Elite, then I went from the T150 to the T300, and I had it for about a year. And then I was wanting to get the V3 pedals, and Fnatic had a Black Friday sale for $100 off a CSL Elite base. It's a 6 Newton meter CSL Elite base, brand new, with a rim included. And so I was like, I started adding up what my T300 was worth. Plus, I had 3 extra rims with it. And I started doing the math, and I'm like, man, I can sell all that Thrustmaster stuff and have enough money to buy the CSL Elite bundle with that rim included, plus have a little bit of money left over. And I went ahead and bought my V3 pedals at the same time, and I sold all that Thrustmaster equipment and actually come out with a little bit more money than what I had on that new wheelbase. And then a little later, there was somebody on Facebook Marketplace down the road that was selling a V2.5 wheelbase for like $300. And I was like, man, I can keep my rim and sell the CSL Elite base for the same price used. And I did. I paid nothing for that upgrade. And then somebody an hour away had a DD1, and they wanted some cash to buy a graphics card, but they still wanted to race. They were wanting to trade somebody that had a lower wheelbase plus some cash. And I think I ended up giving them $600 plus my Club Sport wheelbase for the DD1, which was a good deal there too. And so I'm always wheeling and dealing and trading. So that's my advice. Tracy has a different attitude. He's like, just take whatever money you got, buy the best you can, just stick with it like you have with your sim experience, which has worked out great for you, right? And
Absolutely.
I'm just the opposite. I'm like, man, the stuff you got still has some value, and if you can wheel and deal and trade, you might be able to over time get better equipment, not really have a whole lot in it. And
That's why
so
you're Mr. Excitement and I'm not.
yeah, I'm Mr. Excitement and you're not. But so that's my advice is that yeah, you can't go wrong with any of this. Just decide what level you want to be at, what level you want to enter at, what level you want to go to with your equipment. And as you start liking it more, you can always keep upgrading and getting better. And what you currently have still has value, and you can sell it to put towards your next purchase. So that's kind of all we got here with this, Trace. I think this was a long video, but a very, very complete buyer's guide. And I think it's well deserved for our viewers to be able to have our recommendations and kind of go over, the whole spectrum of sim equipment.
Absolutely. It's definitely needed for sure.
Well, guys, that's all we got for this video for me and Tracy here at Area 51. And we are back in the saddle. and be making these on-demand videos and uploading them for you guys here in the coming weeks. We're going to try to put out a video or two a week, maybe more. I know before we were doing it at a breakneck pace, and we were putting out like a video every couple of days. But we're going to try to hit at least a couple a week here for the on-demand videos going into the fall, and see what we can put out for you guys. We got an exciting one we're working on coming up next. Not going to tell too much about it. Has to do with telemetry, driver development, and all that kind of cool stuff. I know a lot of people like that. So look out. We got a new video on the horizon that we work on here in the next few days for you guys. And but this is it. This was our Buyer's Guide 2022 edition for Area 51. And we appreciate y'all being here with us. Guys, do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not done so yet. That helps out our channel a lot. There's also a bell icon, get you notified anytime that we go live with new content here at Area 51. Check out our Sunday night podcast. It's the Alien Factory podcast. Goes live right around the 10 o'clock hour Eastern time on Sunday nights. We have our Monday night Strength of Field broadcast here at Area 51. We broadcast the B Open. That's the Xfinity Open Series and iRacing. High Strength of Field, where all the high some of the pro drivers come into it. We got the top drivers, the builders for all the setup shops, plus the top racers and drivers in the Xfinity Open Series and iRacing, all get into that race on Monday night. We broadcast that for you guys to watch. Some of the best racing you'll see anywhere in sim racing and iRacing, and we broadcast that to you live on Monday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then also always check out the description down below. All kind of goodies for you guys down there. We got affiliate links, promo codes, free setups. If you want to get a custom diecast model of your iRacing car made, we got a link where a guy does that for you. All that cool stuff is just for you guys down in the description below. And if you really like this video, smack that thumbs up button, and it helps the YouTube algorithms to get us some more views on this, and that's appreciated as well, Trace.
That's right. Become an alien head.
That's right. Become an alien head. We'll be putting out some alien head stickers and merchandise here soon. Stay tuned for that. But guys,
we get that merch shop going.
Yeah, I need to get the merch shop going. Guys, for myself, Mr. Excitement, Mike Howerton, and the Admiral, Tracy Rumslad, we appreciate you being here with us for this video. And as always, we will see you in the next one.